Hey guys, it's Alec inside this helmet. I started wearing a helmet, while I work, just in case of accidents. Plus I can't hear people, and that's kind of where I want to be. Anyways, for real though, I'm gonna go ride this Moto Morini. As we've talked about in previous episodes, this is the one that got stolen, and blah 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 blah. New piston rings, valves, valve guides, all the good stuff, as I said before. So I rode it, and now I'm going to go ride it again. My plan is to beat it to death. That's kind of what I want to do. So yeah, I'm gonna go shake it down. And so basically what I'm looking for is for something to go wrong. Of course, once you put everything back together, you just don't want to be like, okay, I'm done, here's your bike, or here's your car, or whatever. You gotta, make sure everything's good, nothing falls apart, nothing breaks. Ride it long, ride it hard, and shake it down, if you will, see what comes loose. So that's what we're in the process of. So I'm going to ride it. I rode it earlier, like I said. I'm going to ride it again. Then I'm probably going to have Doc ride it, because he's a lot harder on bikes than I am. I'm not a big speed freak, and this dude will he's not worried about it. He'll do wheelies and jump it off of buildings and stuff. So let's do this thing. It's really, really hot. Anyways, you're probably wondering, if it's so hot, asshole, why are you wearing a hoodie? Well, it's a good point. But man, my farmer's tan is severe, so I keep those sun at bay. Anyways, this is kind of the neighborhood that we leave the shop through to get to the highway. There are a few major highways here, but 183 is where we're going. I don't know how traffic's going to be. Usually it's pretty terrible, so it's kind of hard, depending on the time of the day, if you actually really want to go ride a motorcycle. It's kind of hard to in Austin, because this place is jam-packed with freaks. Oh, when we come back around, I'll show you. There's a place up here where a lot of the auctions go down, and there's a shit ton of motorcycles outside. Hey, here's where all the cops are. Hey guys. Fortunately, we got a couple of police officers that come to the shop and hang out and look around, and we're friends. This part of town is, well, every part of town, to be honest, but this one in particular is completely riddled with construction, everywhere. Oh shit. Yeah, traffic's pretty bad. So I can't really go nuts on this thing, which kind of sucks. Sorry. So far so good. So initially, when I rode this bike, I was a little concerned because it had it was blowing smoke out of the rear exhaust. That rear cylinder, not a crazy amount, but definitely more than you would want, which is any at all. And here's the traffic. No fun. Anyways, that was the concern. So I took the head back off just to make sure everything was good. Everything seemed fine. The clearances, the tolerances, everything was good. So I thought, I'll just put it back together and ride it more and see if it clears itself up. So that's kind of what I'm doing right now, and so far it has. I think it's just a matter of getting those rings to seat in. But it runs great. I rejetted it. It was, for some reason, this thing was jetted way too rich and just didn't have a lot of pizzazz. You like that word? Anyways. Now it's pizzazzed out. It's running pretty good. I just rode on a really, really long ride and everything seemed fine. I think we're going to turn around at this point because it is just stupid. Basically just be cruising at 30 miles an hour for, you know, an hour. So we get 30 miles. Hey! Oh, there's a bunch of motorcycles in front of us. A lot of do-rags. And don't-rags. Oh yeah, this weekend is the, I don't remember what it's called, some sort of motorcycle rally. Forgot about that. Rot Rally, I think that's what it's called. And yeah, it's just everybody from all over just comes and rides there. Giant baggers around town for the weekend. It's cool. This hoodie was a great idea, by the way. Well, if you guys ever wanted to know what really East Austin looks like, this is it. Pretty bitchin'. Maybe one day this light will turn green and we can go. What the fuck are you doing, dude? God damn, see? Alright, granted, fair enough. I was riding kind of like an asshole, but it's a fucking highway, and this fucking dude, or chick, stops right in the fucking middle of the highway to let a car cross over. That's ridiculous. It caused so many accidents. I could have fucking wrecked. So, what I didn't do, and I'm sure you guys know this, I didn't slam on my front brakes. Because if I had done that, I'd have fucking flipped. And, alright, let me backtrack. When I say I was driving like an asshole, I wasn't really. This bike can't go 112 miles an hour. I was accelerating fast, which, this thing, I don't know, I probably reached a max speed of, what, 45 miles an hour? But really, you know, getting on it. Still, Jesus. There are all those bikes that I was telling you about. Look at that shit. Yeah, man, good job. You drive like that, you can kill everyone on those bikes. Fuck yeah. So we want to do like really short little runs just to make sure nothing doesn't die or blow up. We take this route. We're really close to the shop, but it runs basically just around the neighborhood to the shop. That way if something does happen, you know, somebody can come grab us, or if you're feeling brave, you can walk the bike back. This is kind of like my preliminary ride. Once I get everything back together, I'm like, okay. I'm gonna ride around the block real quick, make sure it doesn't blow up or leave me stranded. And once I do that a couple times, then I'll venture out on the highway and hopefully not get hit by a car or run into the back of a car. I guess that makes for good footage, huh? Also, it's weird talking while you're riding. Hey Becky, remember when I almost got in an accident? Yeah, thumbs down. Now, I'm gonna backtrack again and say something about braking with your front brake really hard on situations like that. Obviously, if you have ABS, analog brakes on your bike, that's what it's made for. You know, it won't lock up, so you can do stuff like that, but on these old bikes, not even so much like drum braking, because you know, when you got drum brakes, you just grab the rear and the front and just hope for the best. But you know, these earlier disc brakes and all that stuff, even though these have modern brakes on them, this bike does in particular, doesn't have ABS, so it will lock the fuck up and send you flying. So just be very careful. And we're back on Balm Road. There's a nice park to my left. This is where they have a lot of barbecues and or picnics. I still have yet to come out and eat lunch here, but Doc does sometimes. Gather his thoughts. We made it. We fucking made it.